Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Full disclaimer here, this is a repost of a video I put up a few days ago, but somehow I deleted that video, and the video I just shot today kind of ties back to this one, so I wanted to repost it in case anybody missed it or if anybody wanted to go back and check it out. But we'll go ahead and get started here with this video. Some of you may have watched it, so just so everybody knows, this is a repost of a previous video. Hey guys, welcome back to Low RC. This is Jason. Today I'm out here at Crawler County and I have the Redcat Fusion and I also have the Axial Capra four-wheel steer. I thought I'd do a little comp versus Capra today, and a lot of people would probably say, oh, this isn't really a true comp, but it is a pretty decent effort by Redcat and it is a really good performing truck. Sure, there's a couple things they could have done differently and made it a little better, but that's okay. For a first effort at a true comp truck, it's not bad at all. But today we're going to have a little fun comparing these two, see how they perform on the rocks. Everybody knows how good the Capra can be, but we'll see how they compare against each other and have some fun. So let's get started. All right, here we go. We will start off with the Capra today. The Capra is running a secure 1800 kV Outrunner. Really like this motor, performs pretty good in this truck. It's got the J concept ruptures on it. It's got some Injora bead locks. It has got our 3D printed foams in it. Just a couple of hex fly 25 kg servos. They seem to be plenty good enough for this truck. It's got a little brass up front. Of course, I've made these aluminum body panels for it. But this thing is really a nice performing truck. Doesn't have any overdrive or anything like that. I apologize if my camera work gets a little shaky here. The four-wheel steer and one-handed driving with the Capra is sometimes a little difficult. This obstacle four-wheel steer makes it much easier to get everything lined up where you want it. Hung up there for a second. Yep, we gotta get that. That was not the way I wanted to turn that tire. There we go. See if I can get the front end to recover. Come on, Capra. Again, that four-wheel steer. I'm able to kind of crab walk it back into position here. Okay. Well. All right, let's switch over to the Fusion and then we'll come back to the Capra again. All right, now with the Redcat Fusion, all stock other than the wheels and tires. These are the J concept holds on a set of trio bead locks. These are absolutely my favorite tires. These things hook up on every rig I put them on. I love these tires. Maybe I was a little bit overconfident with the Capra and the four-wheel steer there. I probably should have taken a little more time to get the right line in the beginning, but we'll see what the Fusion can do here. Of course, it takes a little more work to get it lined up without the four-wheel steer, but again, this has overdrive, so that kind of makes a little bit of a difference there. Again, my front tire is not quite where I want it there on the left. Okay, that's a little better. And there we go. Pretty impressive with the Redcat there on the first obstacle. We're going to go ahead and switch back to the Capra to see if we can't redeem the Capra. Okay, we'll start right here with the Capra and try to get a little redemption after that rough start, and then the Redcat kind of showing it up there. Okay, this is looking much better. Much better this time around. Little bite there. And there she goes. Capra gets redemption on the first obstacle. We'll move on to something else. All right, obstacle number 2. We're just gonna try to climb this little face here, get a little hook pull to the right, and head right down over here. This is very steep, almost vertical right here. Okay, I'll get some hook on this front right tire here, hopefully. And there we go with the Capra, doing a little showing off, making that obstacle look pretty easy. Now for the Redcat's attempt at this obstacle. Get an idea of how steep that is right there. Redcat's gonna have to do it a little bit differently without that 4-wheel steer. Just need to get that front left over top of this so that I can hook around with the right tire. If I try to get the right tire over here, it's going to be too steep. Let's try it though. Okay, there we go. All right, Redcat was able to do it. Not quite with the finesse of the Capra, but still able to do it. Now we're going to run a really tough line. We're going to come right around here and then up this crazy jagged rock face over top of bedrock and down the other side. So let's see what the Capra has. It's not the Capra, the Fusion. So let's put that tire. Attempt number 3. Here's where the angled skid would definitely help on this guy. Attempt number 4. Try to get some more bite with this front left tire this time. Come on, there it goes. Okay, all around there. And here's one of the other things I think it could have improved on is this C-hub on this thing. Really exposed. Okay, there we go. Whew. Big lugs of these. Holes just clicking away there on that body. It's looking good. It's looking good. Come on. Get the hook. All right. That was absolutely awesome for the Fusion. Took 4 tries to get it initiated, but we're able to do it. And here we go with the Capra. I anticipate the beginning of this obstacle to be a little bit easier for the Capra than it was the Redcat. But we'll see. Well, maybe not. Okay, roll number 1. And here we go, attempt number 2. There we go. That's what I was kind of hoping for there. I thought this is how the Capra would be able to get around this first obstacle. This is very sketchy. About lost this rock right here a couple times with the Redcat. Come on, stay put. Oh no. Okay, Capra's definitely got its work cut out for it now. Okay, we'll throw that rock back in place there. That was really a critical piece for the Fusion to be able to make this obstacle. This is not a good line whatsoever. Come on, Capra, pull up out of that. I'm going to try to crab walk it across this way. Get that tire to nestle in there. Come on. front tire is. Capra doesn't like it either. Okay. And there we go, finally. Definitely was easier at the beginning, but the Fusion absolutely killed it on that more second. Okay, here we go with the next obstacle. We're gonna go with the Capra first. We're just gonna climb this here at the bottom. This shouldn't be too terribly difficult, but this top portion here is a little bit more challenging. This is very, very steep. And then you have to get over this little ledge here at the top. Definitely got the right tires on for the job. Ooh, it doesn't know. That Capra is really, really reaching right now. Needs a little more traction. Ooh. Okay. Try it one more time this way. Could really use some shock bands in the front. That would help it out tremendously here. Wind just kicked up all of a sudden. That wind's gonna blow me over. I don't think it's gonna make it. Now let's try it a different way. This is kind of the hang on for dear life way here. Let's try it out. Just basically gotta hook this top edge of this piece of concrete here. Oh no, it's slipping. Nope. Alright, let's try the Fusion. Okay, Redcat Fusion, here we go. Have I mentioned how much I like these tires? Oh geez, my body's coming off. Is that body reconnected there? There it goes. Now here again, this is where Redcat could have done it a favor and gave it an angled skid, but I still think we're going to be able to do it. And there she goes, up to the top. Let's move on to the grand finale and then call it a day. And now for the grand finale, we'll start out with the Fusion. This is the ridge line, and we'll see what it can do. Bad driving there. Okay, that's a pretty good line. That hook there at that front left. Bring it over to the right. Get that skid past the point of that rock. And there she goes, right to the top. Not a bad performance at all today by the Redcat Fusion. Now for Capra 4-wheel steer. And with the 4-wheel steer, I'm able to kind of swing the back end. Well, it's wanting to slide there in the front. Okay. A lot of trucks have been wanting to do that lately. I'm not sure why the Fusion made that look so easy. Okay, now I got the hook on the front there. Now I can steer the back over to clear the boat side there. Ooh, and I'm running, okay, the Capra is at a severe disadvantage right now. You see that right rear tire? It is not moving. So we got us a 3-wheel drive Capra. Let's see if we can finish the obstacle with 3-wheel drive. Uh-oh, it's not gonna be able to climb. Just dragging that tire. I think it might fall totally off. Yeah, we got us. Oh, there we go. We lost it. All right, let's continue on here. I'm not giving up yet. Yeah, that's it. Maybe we could just drag this pumpkin up here. Oh, I'm back in that crevice. Okay, maybe not. Gave it a good shot, but there we go with the Capra. It would have made it with the tire on, but a lot of fun with today's run. I think the Fusion really held its own. You guys tell me in the comments what you thought. If you liked this sort of content, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you soon.